Good afternoon, class of 2020. When you entered high school, you never expected this to end this way. COVID-19 caused disruption to our life as we know it, taking away many memorable high school events.
With your strength and the support of your family and the whole community behind you, you'll emerge from this experience stronger than ever. You will continue to move forward and be ready to take on the world after high school.
We commend and salute you. You are appreciated. You are creative. You are leaders. You are prepared. You are resilient. And you are strong.
I hope all our 2020 Wellington High School graduates reach each and every one of your dreams in life. My advice to our 2020 Wellington graduates is keep your feet on the ground, but reach for the stars.
Never view this challenge as a disadvantage. Understand that facing this adversity, it will become your biggest advantage. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon and welcome parents joining us today and grandparents, uncles and aunts, brothers, sisters, cousins and caregivers and friends who are joining us by radio broadcast to Wellington High School's 145th commencement. Thank you for all your encouragement, love, and support you have given to the class of 2020 to reach this milestone of graduation, and especially with all the additional supports needed in such a turbulent time in history. Dear class of 2020, thank you for your commitment these past 13 years to pursue your studies with the best efforts that you could and to support one another through our many activities and the athletic programs. It's been a joy these past few years watching your many accomplishments, including success in our new AP classes, earning your FFA state degree, and the many performances of our amazing band, choir, and theater programs, and our many clubs, activities, and athletic teams. Thank you to our faculty, staff, advisors, coaches, and parents who have diligently worked to support these young people and to help them achieve the honor of the high school diploma. Dear class of 2020, thank you for all your hard work and hopefully some fun these past 13 years. You are ready now and well prepared for the next journey in your life. As superintendent of schools, I wish you all your dreams to come true. And dear class of 2020, best wishes and Godspeed.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Superintendent Weber and the Wellington Exempted Village Schools Board of Education, welcome to Wellington High School for our 144th commencement ceremony, and congratulations on all of your accomplishments. At this time, I would like to introduce Ms. Madison Sabazli for the Pledge of Allegiance and her opening remarks.
Well, hello everyone. Now everyone should have received a small flag. If you didn't, we have an amazing red, white, and blue amazing flag right in front of us. So, anyways, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, graduates, hello, and welcome to this unique graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Let me be the first to say that I can't even exclaim how happy I am to see each and every single one of you. For me, this is like a family reunion. If there's one thing that I've learned this year, it's that life is filled with twists and turns. taking point our current predicament. No one could have foreseen such life-changing events to occur in a matter of, less than a year? Of course, fate, would have it to where it only affected us. I remember when we were the first to try out the new state math curriculum. And oh, what fun it was trying to figure out Pearson math. And wherever Jaden, Jordan, Allie, wherever you guys are, I thank you for all the answers. How about being the last class to have the amazing math stall and being that official, Leaf Project boogie woogie class, as he liked to call it? Or how about the time that the school we had just spent, 8 years in, was all of a sudden being torn down and we had to go with the big kids? I don't know about you, but it was terrifying. And to say the least, we've always have received the oddest of circumstances. I've heard the term guinea pigs be thrown around. Oh, and what perfect timing for it to, hit once again, since we are graduating. Well, when I was asked how I would describe our amazing class of 2020, I said almost immediately, it is a family with the rarest of resilience. And from my perspective, our class has been one of the most united groups to ever cross WHS. I personally consider each and every single student and staff member as my very own family. And now I know my viewpoints will not match all of yours, but I can say this without a doubt. We are united because of all that we have endured. My senior year has been a personal roller coaster. And even with this year being cut in half, I am forever grateful for the peace I got. Whether it was leading the Superior WHS marching band with the great Mrs. Antoinette Novotny, basically living at the school, being gifted not 1, not 2, but 3 pancake breakfasts from my AP English class. But most importantly, I learned what defines a family. And what I have concluded is that, DNA does not always make a family. My biological family is not in attendance of this ceremony. However, I stand before you happier than ever knowing that my other family is here. And though we are officially departing and closing this chapter of our lives, the lessons and memories made will stick with us past this moment. The mere fact that we are all here, albeit in less than traditional standards, attributes...
Well, that's live TV.
We do it live. But even with that, we endure. And as, something like that falls, we just rise back up, just like our class. So maybe this is a good metaphor. So thank you, Mrs. Drake. Now, the mere fact, as I said, that we are all here in less than traditional standards attributes to our unity and the dedicated work of every student, parent, and administrator. I personally want to thank the wonderful staff of Wellington High School. I can speak for everyone when I say that each of you have affected us in one way or another. And I know I wouldn't be the woman I am today without all of you. Thank you for putting up with us, and more specifically, thank you for supporting my dreams. Mr. Perry, Rose Kelly, Novotny, Mrs. Drake, thank you for putting up with me the longest, because trust me, I hate myself at times. Now, if I could turn. Jim and Mickey, I'm forever grateful for what you have done for me and pushing me to be my very best. And finally, to my wonderful class of 2020, I thank each and every single one of you for the 12 years of adventure. And in conclusion, class of 2020, I say this advice to us. Remember to find a way. Even when the chips are down, you feel broken, life has seemingly taken a turn for the worse, and a pandemic decides to break out, find the strength to rise back up. A good friend of mine once told me that God gives his most difficult challenges to the strongest angels. We will push past our current predicament. We will make and keep America great, and we will change this world. And now, I know you all love to hear me. It is my distinct honor and privilege, now that I've got you warmed up, to introduce the vocational honors student, my dear friend Eva Hartwig.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you gonna break. Here's to the lives that you gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa! May the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa! Well, here's to the hearts that you gonna break. Here's to the lives that you gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine. Oh, no matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it all. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you gonna break. Here's to the lives that you gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all. 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 I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'd be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
Hello students, parents, and teachers. Getting the opportunity to go to JVS as a freshman was amazing and a little nerve-wracking at the same time, if I do say. The thought of leaving my friends behind to make new ones was something I wasn't really a fan of, but I had to do it. All the 4 years I had attended the Lorraine County JVS turned out to be a great experience overall. From fidget spinners freshman year to a hammer sophomore year, with junior year's Halloween gingerbread houses, to creating a wedding cake at home my senior year. My years at JVS have taught me how to be flexible, responsible, and how to become a good team leader. Then presenting before judges a business I had created myself gave me a working knowledge of business. These experiences that all the JVS kids have had has prepared us to begin our college career by allowing us to learn the values of teamwork, leadership, professionalism, and responsibility. I know this isn't the way we wanted our senior year to end, because we worked hard for this just for it to be taken away from us. When Governor DeWine announced that all K-12 schools would be closing for a few weeks, little did we know that it would be the last time we walked the halls of our school. The class of 2020 has a knack for overcoming the obstacles. From the coronavirus or COVID-19 is no different. The coronavirus may have taken away our spring sports, senior nights, and senior prom, but we can't let that stop us from going forth in life, achieving our goals and dreams, and lastly, becoming successful adults. I want to wish everyone the best of luck in the next chapter of their lives, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me through this JVS career and everyone else who attended the JVS. And I would now like to introduce a friend and a classmate, the salutatorian Courtney Kroll.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
So I turned my speech in to Mrs. Drake about 36 hours ago, but when I woke up this morning, I thought I might spice it up a little bit. Sorry, Mrs. Drake. Just kidding. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and the class of 2020. I am honored to be able to have a moment of your time as we have completed 4 years of high school. And it is a privilege to be your class of 2020 salutatorian. Now, before I get into my speech, I would like to take a moment to dedicate my speech I would like to dedicate my speech to all of those who have lost their lives in the past, 2020, to COVID, racism, hate, war, being in the wrong place at the wrong time, all of it. Now into my speech. 3 years ago, our story began, and we had no idea where we would end up. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but it's been a wild ride. When I think about our class, there's only one word that comes to mind. And that word is wow. We are the class of 2020, and this was supposed to be our year to celebrate that. To celebrate that at our senior prom, our senior cookout, and our last day of school. And here we are, separate but still united. Our class alone has lived through several milestones in history. To name a few, most, if not all of us, were either born or in the womb when 9/11 occurred. In 2008, when we were 6 and 7 years old, Barack Obama became the first African American president of the United States. When we were in 3rd grade, a team of U.S. Navy SEALs took down Osama bin Laden. And now, our senior year, there's the coronavirus pandemic. Throughout these past 13 years, our class has faced several trials and tribulations. Through these events, instead of cowering in the face of adversity, our class rose to the occasion. We haven't allowed these challenges to divide us. Rather, they have only brought us closer together. In my opinion, our grade is one of the most tight-knit groups of graduating seniors across the country. I mean, what other graduating class has won the spirit stick at every single pep rally since our freshman year? Or had a planking contest in front of the entire school with our very own Lucas Tandrich and Mr. Perry? Or how about that mosh pit we formed on that boat ride in D.C. last school year? I have an endless amount of memories with all of you, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. While I have reminisced on all of those memories and taken into account the state of the world we currently live in, I have learned not to take the little things for granted. The crowded grocery stores, handshakes, the Friday night lights, going out to eat with your friends, having family over for the holidays, and eating a piece of birthday cake right after your little sisters have blown out the candles. Good times. All of these things have become a hot commodity, or forbidden fruit, if you will, because of the COVID-19 outbreak. I know that before all this, I never would have realized how much those things meant to me, and how much I would miss them once they were gone. I wish that we were able to end our senior year exactly how we had planned it at the beginning of our freshman year. But as a tall, bearded man with half-moon spectacles once said, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. I know that I would not be in the position I am today if it weren't for all of you. And I would like to take a moment to thank some of those who have helped me along the way. Thank you, Mrs. O'Daly, for always being there, whether it was to help me with an essay or to laugh at old stories. Mr. Perry, for always referring to me as Madam Secretary, and for making sure I had my ID on. Mrs. Drake, for helping us end our senior year together, and for always going above and beyond. Mom, thank you for teaching me to never change who I am for someone else. And for literally taking pictures all the time, like 24/7. Dad, thank you for always, thank you for always pushing me to be the best person I can be, and for helping me with my math homework when I was crying when I was little. Kylie and Cassie, thank you for being my best friends. I love being your big sister. And I can't wait to see you two graduate in 5 years. Knock on wood. And last, but certainly not least, thank you, Callie Hardwick, for being the coolest person I've met in my entire life. I would not be the person I am today if it weren't for all of you. And for that, I cannot thank you all enough. It certainly does take a village. As I draw this speech to a close, I want to remind everyone that life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Whether it's high school, college, the military, or your career, don't forget to stop and enjoy the view from time to time. Class of 2020, wherever the winds of change take you, I know you will succeed. I can't wait to see what you create. I am beyond grateful and proud to have been a part of your story for these past 13 years. Thank you. Now, let's have a few honks for your class of 2020 valedictorian, Allie Starner.
Wait, Allie.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little greeny Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Throughout my academic career, I've always wondered how much more I could have done at a larger school, what opportunities I could have taken advantage of. To be somewhere that you don't know everyone in your graduating class. I always forgot to think about what I would have missed about a small school. Our small class of 2020 has a special bond that I would have never experienced at a bigger school. We can look back and say, hey, remember when we had to memorize that song about Mesopotamia? And I guarantee at least half of our class could recite the song without missing a single beat. We have grown up alongside one another. We watched each other grow up without even realizing it. We watched each other go through the Rainbow Luz and Aeropostale phase, then to the Nike and American Eagle phase. At the same time, we were supporting one another through our hardest times. Even now, we have each other's back. Yet, a part of our souls will never rest. It'll be filled with all the what ifs. What if we had the last part of our senior year? What if we could have added new numbers to our athletic banners? What if we could have gotten our picture on the wall next to all the past athletes that we have looked up to? What if we got to have our last prom, our last academic awards banquet? What if we would have gotten a traditional graduation? These are the things we look forward to experiencing together. The mark we have left on Wellington High School will be tainted with tragedy. It'll be a looming shadow over our long list of accomplishments and the good we have done. We will not be remembered by our key role in conference championships or our goofy senior superlatives. We will forget to look at all the good we have done. Our first thoughts will never be of being a part of a conference-winning team or the various senior pranks we experienced. For example, the hot dogs hanging from the ceilings or our lockers being zip-tied shut. I did not want to even mention this tragedy in my speech. I wanted to focus on the positives. Yet this is a defining moment in our lives that will never be forgotten. Now I'd like to remember the good about our high school experience. First and foremost, let's look back at all the times we've beaten our athletic rivals. The feeling of running out onto the court after beating that team from the Grange, hugging our basketball players and cheering loudly. Nick Leposki getting the buzzer beater basket to take us to the sectional finals. Grace Dudziak getting a last-minute tackle against Oberlin to win the game. Beating Lutheran West to win a basketball championship conference after a 20-year drought. Our soccer Lady Dukes won not one, but 2 conference championships and were the inaugural LC8 conference champions. Our softball team, made of mostly underclassmen, won districts and went to regionals. Let's remember all the times we got out early from school due to testing and went to get food or hang out with our closest friends. Dancing with your best friends at homecoming and prom, and screaming the lyrics at the top of our lungs. Our high school experience was never like they said in the movies, but it was still unforgettable. I would like to say thank you to the people that helped me throughout my journey. Thank you to my parents for all their hugs and encouraging words. Thank you to Mr. Gallion and Mrs. Wyman for encouraging me to be the best and helping me during my hardest times. Thank you to Coach Jason for teaching me about tough love and making me a stronger player and leader. Thank you to all my track coaches for always encouraging me to push my limits and for picking me up every time I felt I failed. Thank you to the friends who never left my side and taught me to be a good friend. Most importantly, thank you, class of 2020, for the memories and making high school fun. Now on to bigger and better things. I would now like to introduce our principal, Mrs. Drake, to present the Citizenship and Community Service Awards.
When I announce the recipient of the Citizenship Award, please come up to the stage to receive your medal. The recipient of the Citizenship Award is nominated by Wellington High School staff and is given to a graduating senior who best exemplifies the qualities of being respectful and helpful to others without expecting anything in return. A good citizen makes the world a better place, makes contributions to society, and is always working to learn new things about people and the world. The 2020 recipient of the Citizenship Award is Miss Bianca Massey. It's right there on the tray. For the Community Service Award, again, when your name is announced, please come to the stage to receive your medal. In addition to being a good citizen, we also encourage our students to learn how to give back to our community and to help those in need. Wellington High School has community service as a requirement for graduation. For each year at Wellington High School, students need 8 hours of service, and for each year at the Joint Vocational School, students need 2 hours of service. These are just minimum requirements, and the class of 2020 did almost 4,600 hours of community service while in high school. and one student went above and beyond to help others and accumulate 785 hours of community service. The recipient of this year's Community Service Award is Miss Jenna Calfo. Congratulations, Jenna. This year, we have 4 students that have enlisted into the military. Taryn Allred and Troy Kinzer have enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Connor Bright has enlisted in the United States Army. And Grace Duziak is in the Army ROTC program at Toledo University. Congratulations and good luck. We also have a student that has received her associate's degree from Lorain County Community College. Congratulations to Micah Smiley for earning her associate's degree. Many of our graduates will be continuing on to a 2- or 4-year college. Our students will be majoring in a variety of different fields, including, but not limited to, education, pre-med, computer science, biology, aviation, and many more. Our seniors have been awarded $62,700 in local scholarship money. Congratulations, your hard work has definitely paid off. Well, all right, so it's been quite a journey to get to this point in your lives, and needless to say, you have definitely conquered many obstacles and roadblocks along the way, but you did it. If I had to describe the class of 2020 in one word, it would be resilient. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, and this is something all of you have mastered the past few months. The adversities you have faced have taught you to accept things you have no control over, to be flexible and understanding when plans change, and to be strong and continue to move forward even when it seems almost impossible to do so. You are now strong enough to stand alone, smart enough to know when you need help, and brave enough to ask for it. These are characteristics that will help make you successful in life. Even though your senior year was cut short, value and cherish every moment you had while at school. These are times and memories that have made you who you are today and have prepared you for your future. As Dr. Seuss said, sometimes you may never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Parents and families, thank you for being the support system your graduate has needed throughout school. Continue to encourage and be there for your sons and daughters, and remember that life is a balance of knowing when to hold on and knowing when to let go. It is now time to let go. Our kids are ready. Class of 2020, I have no doubt you are ready for the next chapter in your lives. I encourage all of you to challenge yourselves, try the impossible, and explore the unknown. There are far better things ahead than what you leave behind. And as always, if you ever need me, you know where to find me. Good luck and take care of yourselves. Well, all right, I think we're up to the time that we've all been waiting for, so it's time to get your diplomas. Just quick reminders, when you do so, cars will be dismissed by the staff member in your section. When you come up for your diploma will be sitting on a tray on the table, and then there is a mark on the end of the carpet where you need to stand for your picture. When you exit the stage, go to your right so that you can get a video of turning your tassel, which will be used in the video production that you'll be getting in a couple weeks. So at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Patrick Gallion for the presentation of your diplomas.
Members of the Wellington Exempted Village School District Board of Education, with the sanction of the Ohio Department of Education, the administration and faculty of Wellington High School declares that the members of the class of 2020 have met the state and local requirements for graduation. Graduates, we may now proceed with awarding diplomas. Michaela Faith Godsey. Michaela is graduating cum laude and also earned her FFA state degree. Evelyn Grace Dodson. Britton Nasha Renee Smith. Caitlin Rose Caudill. Caitlin is graduating cum laude and has earned the Alice Andrus and Eagles scholarships. Landon Christopher Bella. Ryan Matthew Munyon. Alexis Danielle Wright. Alexis has earned the Eagles scholarship. Kevin Charles Rutkowski. Kevin had perfect attendance throughout high school. Sophia Marie Hardaby. Sophia is graduating cum laude and is a member of National Honor Society. She has also earned the Alumni, Donald C. Linden, Eagles, Beta Sigma Phi, and Mayo G. Woods scholarships. Hope Elizabeth Schatz. Benjamin Ronald Bliss. Benjamin has earned the Eagles and Farrago scholarships. Taryn Gabriel Allred. Taryn is an Eagle Scout and is enlisted in the Marine Corps. Jaden Anthony Black. Jaden is graduating magna cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. Jenna Catherine Calfo. Jenna is graduating magna cum laude and is a member of National Honor Society. She has also earned the Ann Rosemark, WEA, Kiwanis, Johns Ruger and Roy A. McCormick scholarships, and the VFW Community Service Award. Evan Nicholas Kirkpatrick. Evan is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. Bianca Nicole Massey. Bianca is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. She's also a member of National Honor Society. Mark Anthony Clark. Madison Paige Sabosley. Madison is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. She's also a member of National Honor Society. Madison has earned the May and George Green and Nancy and Dawn Latimer scholarships and the VFW Citizenship Award. Blake Edward Speakerman. Blake has also earned his FFA state degree. Courtney Ann Kroll. Courtney is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. Courtney has earned the Donald C. Linden, Eagles, and May and George Green scholarships. Benjamin Edward Higgins. Eva Marie Hartwig. Eva is graduating cum laude and is a member of National Technical Honor Society. Evan Dale Jackson. Alexis Janette Starner. Alexis is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. It is also a member of National Honor Society. Alexis has earned the Kiwanis and Rosemark, Carl J. Olson, MD, and the valedictorian scholarships. Richard Paul Ingracia.
Then stand on the green marker for a picture.
Neil Michael Hergina. Jalen Reese Gibbs. Grace Ann Dudziak. Grace is graduating summa cum laude and earned a Career Tech Honors Diploma. She is a member of National Honor Society and is enlisted in the Army ROTC. Grace has earned the Ann Rosemark, ROTC, Donald C. Linden, Kiwanis, Eagles, WHS Soccer, Cheryl Perkins, Village of Wellington Founders to Future, Nancy and Don Latimer, and George Babbitt Scholarships and the VFW Sportsmanship Award. Morgan Nicole Hunter. Morgan is graduating cum laude and is a member of National Technical Honor Society. Scott Michael McCraw. Gabriel Jacob Gayhart. Gabriel is graduating cum laude and has earned the VFW Sportsmanship Award. Katrina Marie Cosa. Connor Joshua Bright. Connor has enlisted in the Army. Nicholas Michael Leposki. Nicholas is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma and also a member of National Honor Society. Nicholas has earned the WEA, Rex Brazee, Village of Wellington Founders to Futures, and Michael and Molly Adams scholarships, and the VFW Citizenship Award. Stephen Connor Dickinson. Haven Jane Weatherby. Christopher Michael Beat. Michael Austin Kidd. Michael has earned the Alice Andrus and Shirley Matchin scholarships.
I gotta turn my tassel off?
No, not yet.
Adam Patrick Tummel. Adam is graduating cum laude and earned the academic honors diploma. Jalen Nova Faith Meyer. Thomas Lee Williams. Thomas is graduating cum laude. Caitlin Ann Walczek. Ryan David Green. Joseph Lawrence Sokovich. Joseph has earned the WHS Soccer Scholarship. Madison Ray Mull. Madison is graduating cum laude and is a member of National Technical Honor Society. Deanna Marie Santee. Austin Ann Kraus. Austin is graduating cum laude. Dakota Allen White. Lucas Charles Tanderich. Jillian Eileen Sizer. Jillian is graduating summa cum laude. Thomas Manning Logar. Cassidy Ann Dials. Courtney Ann Wallace. Callie Mackenzie Hardwick. Callie is graduating cum laude. Callie Renee McCrell. Callie is graduating cum laude and earned a Career Tech Honors Diploma. Cassidy Lynn Smith. Brianna Renee Amend. Troy Weston Kinser. Troy has enlisted in the Marine Corps. Caleb Andrew Mildenberg. Caleb is graduating summa cum laude and has earned the Alice Andrus and Edward and Maxine Wells scholarships. Brian Anthony Elder. Kinsey Alyssa Gross. Kinsey also earned her FFA state degree. Jordan Wayne McKee. Jordan is graduating summa cum laude and earned an academic honors diploma. Haley Nicole Bradley. Rachel Ann Bremke. Rachel is graduating summa cum laude. Katarina Rose DeHart. Brandon Edward Bremke. Brandon is graduating summa cum laude and also earned his FFA state degree. He has earned the Anderson, Johns Ruger, and Nancy and Don Latimer scholarships. Brooklyn Carolyn Damiano. Brooklyn is graduating cum laude. She has earned the Alumni, the Farrago, Eagles, and Shirley Matcham scholarships. Jason Dylan Keenan. Damon Logan Wright.
Good luck to you, Logan. Nice job, buddy.
Trinity Nicole Van Antwert Bring. Katarina Cheyenne Straits. Mason Thomas McClellan. Mason has earned the Eagles Scholarship. Eric Matthew Benko. Nicholas Alexi Martinelli. Nicholas has earned the LMRE and Equestrian Scholarships. Taylor Lee Beeler. Taylor is graduating cum laude and has also earned her FFA state degree. She is a member of National Technical Honor Society. Madam Whisper Marie Tazriel LaFay Lewis. Thanks for the tip. Micah Elizabeth Smiley. Micah is graduating magna cum laude and has earned an associate's degree from Lorain County Community College. John Michael Bowman. John is graduating summa cum laude. Leanne Marie Elkin. Haley Ann Staffeld. Haley also earned her FFA state degree and is a member of National Technical Honor Society. Haley has earned the Eagles, Donald C. Linden, and Sherry Matcham scholarships. Madison Hope Zachas. Eric Roberts Stowicki. Matthew Foster Shinsky. Matthew also earned his FFA state degree. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2020. And now Courtney Kroll will share some closing remarks.
Well, it only took 13 years for someone to pronounce my last name correctly. Thank you, Mr. Gallion. Class of 2020, we did it. Even though it felt like it would take forever or wouldn't even happen, we made it to our graduation. Every one of you has now successfully completed high school, but this means different things for all of us. Bill Gates once said, "Don't compare yourself with anyone in this world. If you do so, you are insulting yourself. Everyone is unique and they should be proud of it. Being successful is subjective and it is important to be happy with your life." Life is a learning curve, not a test. So spend however much time you need figuring out what you really want. The world will change you in ways you would never expect, but you shouldn't fight it. Let it help you grow. We've been through so much in our years here, so don't let that weigh you down. But let it push you forward and be what helps you make this world a better place. As we part our ways and take on new challenges, don't forget that. Don't let other people's success make your success seem invalid. And remember, you have managed to get through these times and graduate together. You have conquered a seemingly impossible feat. You can do anything. Congratulations, class of 2020. This is your class vice president and salutatorian signing off. Over and out.
Okay, before we leave for our parade, I want to recognize and thank the following people, companies, and organizations for making today successful and one to remember. Wellington High School staff for helping out in the stage and in the parking lot. Wellington Police Department, Fire, and EMS for all of your parades and for being here today. WOBL for broadcasting our ceremony on their radio station, Lake Breeze Video for recording our ceremony, Lorraine County Fairgrounds for the use of their stage, photographer Kristen Lewis for taking pictures of all our graduates, motivational plaques for donating clocks to every senior, and Platinum Petal for the flowers and stage decorations. And most importantly, I'd like to thank all of our graduates and families for being so understanding for the past few months. I truly appreciate all of you. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2020. We will start emptying for the parade, beginning with 3B, section 3B in the back of the parking lot, and work our way forward. Have fun, and I wish you all the best of luck. You've definitely earned it.
Where it began, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Wasn't the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. To believe they never would, oh no, no.
just learning to love, just starting to grow. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I will swallow my pride. Lost the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. And anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something. Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found someone to stand by me. We saw the writing on the wall as we found this magical fantasy. Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something. This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No one ever felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. With my body and my soul, I love you more than I ever know. So we'll just let it go, don't be afraid to lose control. Yes, I know what's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight.